Hey guys, welcome to the Royal Attorney for Chrisley. Today we are going to discuss 4 different individuals. Yes, Chris Sails, Leslie Ines, Queen Naija and Clarencenyc. And we're going to take a look at how Chris Sails and Leslie Ines being together has people revisiting Chris and Queen. Stay tuned. It's safe to say that many people fell in love watching these two. Yes, Chris Sails and Queen Naija. They took over the YouTube community, and oddly enough, little did people know there was more going on behind the scenes. While Chris and Queen wowed the internet, the beautiful Queen Naija had plans of her own. And I believe it's safe to say that she and Chris were no longer on the same accord. Now, this is not a tale set out to slander any of the parties involved. It's just a mere reminder of the forgotten truth, and to some, it may even be unknown. So grab your popcorn while we take a journey and discuss the bitter truth and the dilemma of the swapping couples. Many of you are familiar with how Chris Sails has been beaten down in the public eye. And if I'm being honest, some of it, might I add, was his own doing. But needless to say, it's past time we held all parties accountable. All parties in this situation. So let's jump right in and discuss what we are already aware of when it comes to Chris Sails and his bad decisions. Most of you already know that Chris was accused of putting hands on his ex-girlfriend, Parker McKenna. He was arrested and faced the consequences that came along with those actions. Let me just need to say that Parker has been an aggressor towards Chris as well. But this is not that story, and it's not about her, so moving right along. Chris made what appeared to be a slew of bad decisions, which he has since taken accountability for. Some people, however, think it's okay to beat a dead horse, or to throw rocks and hide their hands. Well, this video is about making sure all hands are revealed. We surely cannot forget about the big scandal about Chris Sails cheating. I mean, how could we? It was plastered all over social media. Yep, Chris messed up again. And the forces that be made sure he would not forget it. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes and talk about your beloved. Because isn't it time she stopped throwing those rocks and hiding her hands? While Chris and Queen were together, Queen wasn't always that gentle being as they would have you to believe. There were often times when she would violently put hands on Chris. Yet she had no problem coming out allegedly accusing Chris of abuse according to articles and posts. Those articles and slander on social media, along with Queen Naija's posts and tweets, it really baffled many because earlier on, Queen made the claims that Chris and she had no physical altercations.
Bro, she lied and said that I used to call her in the middle of the night asking her for freaking snacks and food because Chris wouldn't give me snacks. Chris always made sure I stayed fed when I was pregnant. Let's just get that straight. Second off, she lied, y'all, about her coming to get me in the middle of the night because Chris beat on me. That was a damn lie, bro. And that's what pissed me off the most, because now you messing with my household and you could have like CPS or something come over here because you want to sit up here and lie and get some attention. First off, I never called her up saying Chris beat me or he put his hands on me. I never called her up saying that. Me and Chris got into an altercation, an argument, and her and my mom was listening by the door, and they knocked on the door to get me out the apartment because they were scared that something was going to happen because it was my first apartment. So they lingered around or whatever, and basically they heard us arguing. No physical altercations ever went down between me and Chris.
In this clip, you see Queen Naija being physically abusive toward Chris Sails. And in one instance, it's in front of CJ.
Ain't none of that.
Bro, what else, bro?
Watch out, bro. Watch out.
Bro.
Don't throw me. The Jordan on my freaking.
Watch out, bro.
My freaking stomach.
Bro, man, you up there pinching me and hitting me.
No, wait, I'm not done. There's more. But I just want to say, to me, Queen Naija is a double-minded person. She's tossed and driven like the waves of the sea until it suits her. And as I stated, Queen Naija has never taken accountability for her action. And if by chance she does, there's some small window, it's only to manipulate the narrative. And I want to say, just like it's frowned upon for men to put their hands on women, regardless of whatever the situation is, women must be held to the same standards, regardless of the situation. Keep your hands to yourself. Now, in the next video, although it was a prank, that prank was unknown to Queen Naija, and the situation was Chris cheating. It was a prank, but her actions speak volumes.
You gotta come right in here. Whose stuff is it? Chris. Let me go.
Bro, I just
nigga, it's over with you anyway, bro.
What you mean it's over?
Shit.
Bro, chill.
How'd you get up?
From a long time ago. We friends.
Nigga, I never heard about no. Let my fucking hands go, Chris. Let my hands go. Chris, I swear to God, this better be a prank.
Bro.
This better be a prank.
She about to get her stuff, bro. Chill. She about to get her stuff.
I'm about to see my stuff. Yeah.
Bro, she about to get her stuff. Queen, she about to get her stuff, bro. Let her go out. Just let her go out.
Why the fuck you got her in my house?
Just let her go out.
Move, why you got her? Move, why you got her in my house?
Bro, chill. Bro, chill.
What's going on for real? This better go ahead and tell me right motherfucking now this is a prank.
Bro, chill.
Is this a prank? I'm not playing.
Dang, chill.
Is this a prank? Why y'all laughing? What's so funny?
It's just a prank, bro. Chill.
So my question to you guys is, should she have kept her hands to herself even though she walked in on her husband in the bed with another woman? I mean, it was a prank, but she didn't know it. So does it make it right if she caught him cheating? What if the roles were reversed and he walked in on her cheating and put hands on her? You see where I'm going with that? Now let's dive a little bit deeper, because everyone knows how Chris Sails was dragged for cheating while married to Queen. But let's discuss how Queen cheated not once but multiple times while married to Chris. I'll let Chris tell you in his own words, and then I'll drop the receipts when her sister Tina exposed her along with some other people.
Enjoy this, man. I'm gonna get Chris back even more with some more. Enjoy this, man. I'm gonna get Chris back even more with some more. Enjoy this, man. I'm gonna get Chris back even more with some more.
Hold on, let me see. What she say? Hold on, what she say? He said, hold on. So I go on the shade room and I see some stupid stuff on the shade room. She said I want to continue to go without confirmation. It would be better just to not mention me at all. I want all my supporters to know that our relationship was over before people knew it. I was being cheated on even back during the miscarriage, but nobody knew that though. So let's please stop bringing up the past. So my ex just decided to respond to a comment that I said under RTR Shade, like a fake. I was basically just being funny because I guess the RTR Shade posted something with Queen saying, she was about to say Clarence's name, and which was funny, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was just funny. So I knew she was cheating with some laughing emojis. Like, come on now, you knew I was playing, and now she's bringing up stuff like, oh, you was cheating back then, and well, little do everybody know, bro. Like, I'm gonna just put it out there, like, bro, like, she cheated too. Like, come on, now, stop blaming victim. Nigga, you cheated too when we was back in Detroit and when we was in Houston. Like, come on now, stop. In Detroit, bro, she left. We was married. She walked out on the marriage and went to talk to somebody else. And nigga, her mom's car got shot up because of that. Because she was talking to this dude who was selling drugs and all type of stuff.
Once again, per usual, Queen Naija played the victim. That's her strategy. It doesn't matter if people trampled all over her son's father, just as long as she shined in a good light. No one spoke up for Chris, but you know what? The truth has a way of coming out, and Queen Naija was later exposed by her sister Tina and other people.
Queen written that song, Bad Boy. That wasn't for you, Clarence. You weren't a bad boy. We been heard that song. Bad Boy was written for her last boyfriend, Q. Because he's in jail right now doing big time. He was the bad boy. He got my mom's truck shot up. And we had to ride around with bullet holes. People have to bring up his picture.
And this is the dude, supposedly, that Queen cheated on Chris with. So all the bashing that Chris is still putting up with to this day, he got painted out to be a monster because he cheated on Queen. But Queen cheated on him with this nigga Q.
Well, she did that to make you look good, but we've been heard this song. It was written for Q. But since Q played her, it went to you.
No, wait, there's more. I'm not done yet.
They're talking about looking for clout. They just mad because their favorite singer got caught up in some real. They sing. Your favorite singer, Rush. She's not a church girl.
This is where Chops, Q's friend, decided that, yeah, he was going to address Queen's lies. And you will see on the screen messages between Queen and Q, Quan, when he was free. You can pause the screen to read those.
She goes, yo, what up? Who you around? She goes, just me in the car. You lying, love. Why it take so long? Cause I'm putting on a song crazy. Do any of your friends, Ray and Dan, be seeing your phone? He goes, don't be around them at all. Don't lie, cause I ain't love posting screenshots, love. Why don't you hang with them no more? I for real fell hard, like I loved him.
I really wasn't looking for nothing like long lasting with this guy. I was just talking to him because he was just fulfilling, I don't know, the attention that I needed, to keep it real with y'all.
How do you feel that Queen lied to you? I'm just curious, because these YouTubers talk about Queen and they always put her in a good light. How do you feel that she lied to you in the video? Like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? She lied to all her fans, all her audience, just to cover up her tracks and to make other people look bad so she can look good. It just takes away her credibility and really shows her compulsive lying.
Here you are going to see messages that Quan, the guy Queen cheated on Chris with in Michigan, he posted to social media addressing Queen and her lies and manipulation. You can pause the video to read those. Now let's move on to the next affair. Queen allowed her fans and social media to bash Chris while she rose to the top, talking about giving him some medicine, when she was doing the exact same things that she had been accusing him of. Oh please, don't act surprised. When the truth was put out there and made known, some of you chose to turn a blind eye and ignore it. Now let's talk about the affair that Queen Naija had with Clarence NYC while she was still married to Chris Sails. What Queen did was very clever, if we're being honest. She spun the narrative to build her brand, she played the victim, and threw Chris Sails under the bus. Queen had been seeing Clarence NYC long before they started doing the friend videos, and I have the receipts to prove it. Chris even knew that Queen was thotting and bopping, yet he didn't expose her.
What about the light skin nigga you like on your Instagram page?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, who? Which one?
Yo, Chris. I said, you got a question. What do you think attracted my Instagram when you show me?
No, Spicy Mafia, hold on, Spicy Mafia.
Claire, you know, no, I told you.
So we follow each other, right? Let me get close to them. I need to talk to them.
You
so right, you know how like she followed me, I followed her back for me following each other, you know.
And?
I think was we like, I don't know how long we were following each other for, but I just remember checking, and I'm blocked. Like I go to Queen Naija's page and I'm blocked.
No,
like why am I blocked?
Listen, I didn't block him. I didn't block him. Listen, I was called and told to unfollow him. So I did that out of respect. I unfollowed him. I did.
Like what made you like me? You get what I'm saying? Like yeah, me. Yeah. Like 'cause I think I know. You get what I'm saying? But I think that's a part that you're leaving out of like.
Alright, y'all, he was my Instagram crush for the longest. Like, even back at the apartment with the red couch.
Queen Naija lied to all of her fans. She's far from innocent. She was messing with Claire even when they were in Houston. When she and Chris were in Houston, and I have the receipts to prove it. She just had to be very strategic how she spent her narrative so she could advance her career and Chris get trampled under the bus.
Tell them about the story. How about you tell them about the story? What? Story.
The first time I met you, you hit a parked car.
Me and Clarence, first time we get in the car with you. We're in Houston. You're like, we're gonna pick up my car.
The first time I met you, you hit a parked car. Clarence, first time we get in the car with you, we're in Houston, you're like, we're gonna pick up my...
The look in her eyes says, damn, they're exposing me. And I know some of you will be like, no. Well, you need receipts? No worries, let me drop those for you too. Because they were in fact in Houston. The same day, Chris Sails bought her a Jeep, the white Jeep.
Today's Friday. Listen, everybody right here, right? I'm gonna cut that out. Right here, right? I'm gonna cut that out. I'm here with Lee, right here, right? I'm gonna cut that out. Right here, right? I'm gonna cut that out.
One of the things to look forward to. We were supposed to fly back to New York today, but it's a crazy snowstorm in New York, so they were probably gonna cancel the flight anyway. So we're just gonna fly straight from LA to Houston.
You see, the moral to the story is Queen was no better than Chris. They both messed up. The problem is how she allowed him to be trampled and never took any accountability, nor did she ask her delusional fans to back the hell up. I get it, they were both young, and keep in mind, they were married with a child at a very tender age. Now they both moved on. Queen is still with Clarence, the guy she cheated on Chris with while she was still married. And Chris has been in and out of a couple of relationships, and now by happenstance, he's ended up with Queen's baby daddy's, Clarence's ex, Leslie Ines. It's definitely ironic. Chris Sails and Leslie Ines have become a hot commodity and loved by so very many supporters. Well, except for those who ate the seed that was planted by Queen Naija in hopes of destroying Chris Sails. Some people will say it's the story of two scorned lovers, whereas others will simply just call it destiny. What is meant to be will be, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it. Since linking up with Leslie Ines, Chris Sails has never smiled so effortlessly. Videos across social media will prove that. They bring out a glow in one another. Just because Claire Bear cheated on Leslie with a married woman, it's no reflection on her. Claire had aspirations and wanted a bag, and Queen provided that for him. Clarence, although didn't recognize Leslie's worth, Chris surely did. Let's remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Chris and Leslie are a whole vibe, despite the hate and disdain and false stories that some, not all, but some of Queen fans put out there. Chris and Leslie have a natural chemistry that draws people in. Yep, even people that wanted Chris to stay down at one point, honey, they are even watching now. It's something about an underdog coming out victorious that draw people in. This video was not in any shape, form, or fashion to open any old wounds, but rather to shine light on the situation in totality. Because it's a two-sided coin. Queen was the bigger star, so she got a pass on her hitting on Chris and her infidelities. And all that I ask from this video is for you to take a moment, Queen, look in the mirror, and reflect. Stop always pointing the finger, because, honey, when you do that, there's three pointing right back at you. And you know what's funny to me is Queen throws shade at Leslie every chance she get. But I thought she was unbothered. Let's be honest. Girl, you trapped Clarence. You trapped him with the baby to hold on to him, and he trapped you with the same baby to make her come up and get a bag. So it is safe to make the bold statement that you two definitely deserve one another, and I wish you well. Now let's throw in that clip of Queen throwing shade at Leslie and she and Claire finding it hilarious.
I'm not crazy. I know you probably gave your, you know what I'm saying, gave your goods to other people, but they ain't get what I got. Ow! You know what I'm saying? Nobody else got this far with Claire.
See, no one calls her out on her petty BS, but no worries, I'm here for you. I'm gonna let you know that's weak, and it signifies what you are. You're weak. You've always been the weakest link. And it's all good. You and Claire sit back and laugh now and watch what God does. And I want you to sing your song, Karma, okay? Hum that sweet little tune, baby. You know what would be hilarious to me? If Leslie is able to give Chris that something you or no other baby mama was able to give him. A daughter. Ooh! Can you imagine Leslie bearing Chris' only daughter? Ooh! I can see the internet going crazy. Isn't that something you wanted, Queen, but was incapable of delivering to Chris? I'm just asking. What do you guys think if Leslie gave Chris a daughter? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I mean, I think I may even turn this into a series because, you know, to be honest, that monster reared its ugly head when Queen got with Clarence, and the double standards are still in full effect to this very day. Anyway, be on the lookout for that. If you're new, don't be bashful, baby. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Also, be sure to like and share this video. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Until next time, it's Queen Petty. Yeah.